la salida.
How are we going to Mexico if you're sleeping? Well, look who it is. Gonna go for a walk? So tonight we're just taking it easy. It's funny, I just really wanted to worry about logistically everything working out and having checkpoints, having reserved campsites, having facilities if I need them. That way I can kind of just get to Mexico and not have to worry about anything. We're just gonna soak up this KOA here in South Pueblo. It's just south of Colorado Springs. Tomorrow we have a 12-hour drive and I'm gonna go get dinner. There's a barbecue spot nearby, so it'll be a good test to leave her in the van while I'm getting food in a restaurant. Walking home from dinner, got some leftovers of a little barbecue. It wasn't too bad. So this is our new Italian coffee maker. So it's a Bialetti, pretty much completely self-contained in there. Just wash the coffee grounds. I probably won't do it down the sink. I'm not sure if I can or not, but I can just throw them in the trash. Today is gonna suck because today is the longest day of the entire trip on the road. I thought it was 12 hours. It looks like it's closer to 13. Basically headed down to a spot in Arizona about 2 hours from the border. It's another KOA. That way I have a destination. I know it's reserved. And if I need to refresh, shower, anything, we can do that there. So my goal is to leave by 7. It's currently 6:30. The coffee's still boiling. I got to take the dog out. I think we'll be good to leave before 7, but I better hustle. I really don't think this one's in a rush to get up right now. Already got all gassed up. Not gonna be a lot of video, but I'll show you guys the KOA once we get there. All right, well, we made it to the KOA. I'll tell you what, it has for sure been a long day, so I am very happy to be here. I'm sure Haley is too. We're gonna get to our spot, and it's dinner time. Spot 78. No one's around. This will be a beautiful spot. What are you doing? We gotta get your leash. You wanna go for a walk? Got this beer too. All right, so I'm really confused because I had read that you basically can't take meats, vegetables, fruits, anything like that, seeds, nuts into Mexico, which makes sense. And these were border crossing articles. I was thinking with planes, obviously there's restrictions too, but I just see a post saying like, well, make sure you pack up on groceries before you head to Mexico because you shouldn't eat fruits down there. I'm real confused. That said, I always like to wing it, so I'm gonna figure it out when I get there. If I have to buy tacos all week, guess what? That's what I'll do. So what I'm doing tonight is cooking everything I had in the fridge because I assumed I didn't need to bring it with me. It's probably more food than I need, but I'm hoping I can eat it all. If not, the mooch might get some. So we got a steak, we got some leftover barbecue from last night, and we got some bratwurst. So we are headed to meetup spot right now. It's the morning of entering Mexico. Haley's all doped up, and by that I mean I gave her 3 like relaxation pills. She seems fine actually, which is scaring me. I just don't want her to freak out at the border, be barking at all the guards and everything, because that's what she likes to do. She likes to defend the van. Dogs being dogs. Yeah, they don't go anywhere. Well, we made it across the border. Definitely got to keep the eyes on the road, so I'm gonna keep this very short, but everyone seems to be super friendly, waving. We got through customs, no issues. Temporary registration, which was my big worry, is good to go. They signed it, so we're in. We made it with the pooch. We're gonna have a military check potentially where they look inside of here, so she's hanging out in the kennel in the back for now. I kid you not, so there's all these water crossings here. We're about to go through one. Hey, yeah, so they're all over the place. Some are super bouncy, other ones are just like almost flat. And I went over one way too fast, and I'm pretty sure the Sprinter got in the air. And I seriously not exaggerating, I hit bottom of the bump stops, and like I got that feeling in my stomach when it went up. So should probably be going a little bit slower through those. But otherwise, it's like this for a while. I would rather be comfortable while I'm driving on this for the next 6 miles, so threw the suspension into one. We're airing down to about 35. Nothing too crazy, but it'll make the ride a lot smoother. Leave it to me to bring a paddleboard instead of my Super 73 or one wheel into the middle of the freaking desert. Did not plan well, but this looks awesome. There's tons of people out there. We got a spot right next to the stage. Oh yeah. This is the view from my van. Pretty sick. Lots of people getting stuck today. Mostly two-wheel drivers, it seems like, but the sand's just gotten really soft in some parts, and so I've offered to winch. Luckily, a few other people have winches, so people are getting out. We're headed to town right now, so we can do some, hopefully, paddleboarding. Worst case, we're just gonna fuel up. Either way, it's fun driving these trails. Rolling the dice right now. We are headed down towards the beach. It's an RV park. It says parking. I just need to park the car for an hour or two so I can go paddleboarding. Hopefully the sign was in English, so hopefully they're friendly. So I don't see anyone that works here, and when I drove down to the actual beach part, I couldn't really get down there, so I'm thinking I'm gonna keep looking. Like a true navigational expert, I now realize I wasn't even in the town of San Felipe. We were north of it, so I'm headed down there to, you know what, walk the dog, get some food. What do you think? We made it. Beach is right there. Basically what I did, I just paid 20 bucks to park here. I would rather pay 20 bucks and know that the RV is safe. I technically am here overnight if I want to be, which I'm not gonna camp here overnight. But yeah, ocean's right there. We're just gonna walk down with the paddleboard. Dog will be safe here, can let everything chill, leave the AC on for her. Rather have safety than worry about 20 bucks. So for sure next time, well, I appreciate the workout aspect of that. I'm gonna see if I can use the air compressor that I have built into the car now. So it's definitely low tide right now, which means I get to walk out nice and far. After pumping up that board, we got a good workout in. I can't wait for this. I haven't been paddleboarding in months, maybe a year, so this should be a good time. She hasn't been to the ocean in years. There's lots of smells to be had. And let me just say, that was the best shrimp ceviche I have ever had. Like, no exaggeration, it was 12 bucks, which is, oh my gosh, the shrimp was so fresh, the sauces were good. They had a ton of hot sauces to try from. So happy I came down and visited San Felipe. I could see myself coming down here for like a week, 2 weeks, if I could work, if I had enough cell service or something to actually pull off working from down here. There's so many RV spots that are just right on the ocean, on the beach. You still scared of the water? Oh, you're getting brave. You got this. Oh God, the van's gonna be so messy. I'm really curious if she's gonna swim right now or not. Come on. Oh, you got this. As long as you're having fun. I don't fully understand what got into this dog late in her life, but just all the old things she used to be afraid of and all that good stuff. She just goes for it now. No, I've got to say, recapping the day, it was just magical. Everyone I met was super friendly, was just chatting up a local for a while. I wanted to get some like Heinekens or actually Pacificos, but sadly they only had Heineken. They've only got Tecate out here, and I just wanted some variety. I also wanted some bacon, and I got some tres leches from a local market, which is like one of my favorite desserts, and I've never actually had it in Mexico. So I'm super pumped for that, but getting to ride in the ocean, getting to eat that shrimp ceviche at an RV park where I felt very safe, everyone was super friendly, the ocean was right there. Seeing my dog swim in the water for the first time in her entire life, really, where she like just wanted to dive in. It was just an awesome experience today. I'm headed back now. We made it back. The over-under that this beer does not go nuts, I am very curious myself. First off, I probably can't even open it one-handed. No way. As I pulled up, one of the marketing guys ran over and he's like, dude, sick rig. We want to do a flying V soon. Do you want to be a part of it? So heck yeah, I do. All right, so we got the lead Bronco out here. Then we've got 6 or 7 vans lined up. I'm holding down the left side, no one's here. This should be a blast. Adios, Baja. All right, so while this has been a blast, I've made the decision. I'm gonna camp in San Felipe tonight for 20 bucks. I love the ocean so much. And while it's fun here, once it gets dark, there's a bunch of wind, and I got to meet so many incredible people. So I wanna explore town a little bit. That'll also allow me to get up early and leave without having to worry about going through basically just a ton of stuff out here. It's an hour to get from the desert where we are back to the main drag, and I don't wanna get held up in customs at the border, especially on a Sunday. So I always ask myself, what is the classiest place I could use this toilet? And I think I figured it out. 40 bucks. 20 bucks for a normal spot where I can't even see the ocean. 40 bucks and I am literally on the ocean. This is my dream. Like, this is so exciting for me. I'm super happy I did this tonight. The Baja event was incredible, but this just is icing on the cake for the whole event and the whole experience down here in Mexico. Well, as all good things must come to an end, I mean, this is a pretty spectacular way to end this trip. Right on the beach, best parking spot, but my type A personality's kicking in, so I'm ready to get home. 6:20 in the morning, walking the pooch, we're gonna pack up and we're gonna hit the road. Hopefully the border crossing goes smoothly, no reason it shouldn't, but I hope it's not crowded, I guess. So wish us luck. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. Subscribe, like, all the things. Definitely will be more content of this in the future. I'm just having so much fun with this van. And as always, it's been a pleasure, and I'll see you next time.